Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome here to RWJ Barnabas Health Arena in Toms River, New Jersey, the setting for our last day of the high school basketball season here in the 2022-23 season, as we will have our three final games to be brought here on NJ.com for the girls basketball championship season. Our first day, we had some outstanding games down here in Toms River, including a huge upset. Immaculate Heart Academy taking down the #1 team in St. John Vianney. Now we have a star-studded showdown here to kick off day number 2, as it's #3 Rutgers Prep taking on #4 Morris Catholic here in the non-public B state championship. Hello everyone, I'm Dan Long, joined alongside by my cameraman and producer Josh Noble. So glad that he could join us here for our continued coverage of the NJSIAA Winter Championship season. Rutgers Prep and Morris Catholic, they know each other quite well, as they played each other back early on in the season, second game of the year. December 17th, Morris Catholic won 72-69. Now battling here for everything on the line. And the opening tip is won by the Argonauts of Rutgers Prep, 25-4 on the season, taking on Morris Catholic, 26-3. Mary Coyle Klinger, an outstanding head coach in charge of Rutgers Prep, has led her team back to the finals. First offering there, Michaela Blakes. Blakes off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, comes out to space to Katie Ledden. Ledden gets stripped on the play. Morris Catholic comes away with the turnover. Maya Paldo was the one who came away with the steal. Here's Mia Paldo. Step back inside the foul line, dumping it down low. And it's going to be a travel called against Alexis Rosenfeld, as a 6'3 junior shuffled her feet inside the lane. So both teams with a couple of turnovers to start off the action here. 7:20 left to go in the first. Rutgers Prep has won 3 state championships in their program's history, all coming recently, 2016, 2017, and then last year. There's a 3, drained to the far side. Gigi Battle, the freshman, getting her first points in the state final. Battle knocking down the triple. There's Blakes across the middle of the lane. 5-0 start to this game for Rutgers Prep, and a quick timeout taken by Morris Catholic, as Billy Lovett, the head coach of the Crusaders, not happy with his defensive assignments there for some of his team. 5-0 spurt here for the Argonauts, who have taken a 5-0 advantage here in the opening vestiges of this first quarter. Rutgers Prep won the 2022 non-public B title a season ago over Saddle River Day in this game, and they're making their 5th all-time appearance in the non-public B state final, all coming since 2016. Morris Catholic has also won 3 state championships in school history. They won their first in 1986, and then 2 more in 2004 and 2006. And the last time they won in 2006, they defeated Trenton Catholic for the non-public B state championship. So out of the timeout, 5-0 lead for Rutgers Prep. Nice penetration, getting up and under Maya Paldo. Paldo had 17 points in the first meeting of the year in that 3-point win against Rutgers Prep back on December 17th. That one is dribbled off the foot, another turnover. Rutgers Prep a little sloppy in the early goings here. Kick out, open 3 ball, got it! Draining that one to the near side. Daniela Mattis has tied this game up, so out of the timeout, Morris Catholic with a 5-0 spurt of their own. As that one deflects off of Morris Catholic last. So I think the Crusaders got the message from their head coach, Billy Lovett, as he was not a happy camper after that 5-0 start to the game for Rutgers Prep. They've responded. A little added energy here inside RWJ Barnabas Health Arena. Almost a tie up there. Getting it inside to Blakes. She got the ball poked away initially. Then a clean block inside by Rosenfeld. Now Morris Catholic with a chance to take their first lead of this state final. Handoff, deep three, straight away, back iron. Rebounded inside underneath as that was taken down by Sahira Alexander. Rutgers Prep over to the near side. Here's Blakes, wide open from three. That ricochets off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Possession going back over to Rutgers Prep. All level at 5 points apiece. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by here in the first. Nearly a steal produced. Ball caroms out. There is the steal. Alexander finally got her hands on it. Over to the far side, driving underneath, hanging up in the air, but the foul is going to be whistled, even with the missed shot. And that should send Rutgers Prep to the line, shooting 2. No, they're going to say the foul initially on the floor, so even if that shot fell, I don't think it would have counted. Did not give the continuation. Dumping down low, Ledden up top, Alexander with the 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, the putback does not fall, but again, Rutgers Prep getting more opportunities thanks to Battle inside. Number 24 with the offensive rebound. Got fouled in the play as well. Second foul of the game against Morris Catholic as a team. Stupak is getting called for the foul, her first. As Battle misfires on the first foul shot. 4:53 left to go. 5-5 score. Deadlock no more. Battle goes 1 of 2 at the line. She's got 4 points here in this game. Rutgers Prep back on top by 1, 6-5. Morris Catholic has never led so far in this game. They trailed 5-0 early, responded with a 5-0 run of their own. Maya Paldo across the lane. Paldo lost it going up, and there's a reason why. She was interfered with as she was going up to the rim. That's going to be a foul against Rutgers Prep, which should send the sophomore guard to the line, shooting 2. Foul was against Ledden, her first, team's first, with 4:29 left to go here in the first. Baldo drains the first foul shot. She's got 3 in the game. Baldo goes 1 of 2, though, at the line, so it remains tied. And they're going to say last touch off of Ledden and Rutgers Prep. Possession will keep it here with Morris Catholic. Baldo has 4 of her team's first 6 points of the state final. And that's going to be a reach-in foul against Morris Catholic. Gigi Battle was trying to anticipate it, but then got caught pushing down Morris Catholic in the process. Battle picks up the foul, her first, team second. So both teams with 2 fouls apiece here in the first quarter. Watching coverage of the 2023 NJSIAA non-public B final. And there's the first lead of the game for Morris Catholic. Courtesy of the jumper swished home by Mia Paldo. Coming off a 21-point performance against Immaculate Conception Montclair in their last round in the sectional final in North non-public B. Paldo girls, just a dynamic duo, forces up in the front court. And that's a nice spinning move. Finally got the bucket to drop. Gigi Battle again. Get that one to fall. 3:40 left to go. A long-range 3 by Paldo as that caroms out of bounds. Battle with a game-high 6 points now for Rutgers Prep. 3:36 left to go in our first quarter of action. Watching here on NJ.com, your exclusive broadcast home for the Winter Championship season. Tipped inside after the initial miss, and the putback is good by Michaela Blakes. 4 points now for Blakes. 10-8 lead for Rutgers Prep. 3:15 left to go here in the first. Mayapaldo. And it's going to be called for a travel. 3:06 remaining in the first. 10-8 lead for Rutgers Prep after the turnover by Morris Catholic. Defeated Wardlow Hardridge, Immaculate Conception Lodi, Immaculate Conception Montclair. To the Crusaders of Morris Catholic, ranked number 4 in our NJ.com top 20, to get in a position here to play for the championship. A 3 versus 4 showdown in state rankings, and Ledin with the Michael Jordan follow-through after canning that 3 at the top of the key. Quickly, Morris Catholic went down the other way, misfiring inside. 13-8, ties the largest lead of the game for the Argonauts. Now it's the largest spread, another 3. This time brought down by Michaela Blakes. Just like that, you see how Rutgers Prep can explode offensively. Inside move, shot no good by Mayapaldo, and then she's going to get called for the reach-in foul, trying to win back the possession. First personal foul, team's third. 2:19 left in the first. Rutgers Prep has gone on a run here, take their largest lead of the quarter. 8-point lead. Ledin looks to increase it again. She's feeling it. Drains another 3. That's 3 consecutive threes knocked down in a row by Rutgers Prep, and Morris Catholic is forced to take a timeout. The Argonauts are scorching the nets from deep. Four threes in this first quarter alone for Rutgers Prep. 2:09 remaining in the first. 19-8 the lead for the Argonauts. What a start to this game. Back and forth we go, but Rutgers Prep has taken control in the last couple of moments, an 11-point advantage. Rutgers Prep's road here to Toms River. They defeated Moorestown Friends, Trenton Catholic, then St. Rose in their South Sectional final. They defeated St. Rose and then Wildwood Catholic in their sectional final in the South. All lopsided affairs. No real games that challenged or pushed Rutgers Prep and Coach Mary Coyle Klinger. 25-4 on the season. Number 3 in New Jersey. Trying to become the 4th state championship team in New Jersey girls basketball to be crowned this season. New Providence, Immaculate Heart Academy, and Bayonne won their state titles yesterday. Out of the timeout, 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Mayapaldo getting it over to Mayapaldo. Paldo with a left-hand dribble, trying to go high off the glass with a layup, too strong. Follow-up inside, also missed inside by Rosenfeld. And that's going to be deemed to be out of bounds. Possession going back over to Rutgers Prep. 1:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Crusaders struggling to score in their last couple of offensive possessions. They bring some full court pressure, but it's handled there by Rutgers Prep. Alexander down the middle of the lane, left her shot short. Fight for the loose ball. A collision ensues as Blakes hits the deck. Push foul will go against Morris Catholic. Stupakis getting called for her second foul here in the first quarter alone. She stays on the floor for Coach Lovett. Blakes, another 3, no good. Ledin with a rebound. She's been a difference maker so far in this quarter. Ledin is stripped out of bounds to the near side. The official right there in the spot. Not influenced by the coaching staff of Morris Catholic. We're pointing in the opposite direction. Now Stupakis will come off the floor and take a seat. with 1:25 left to go in the first. 11-point lead for the Argonauts. There's an open look from straight away, no good. Tipped out again, another offensive rebound, let in for three. Off the back rim, no good. And now there's a whistle, and is it going to be a foul going against Rutgers Prep? It looks like it was. Over the back foul. Chloe Escanias was the first one to offer at a three, then it was popped out to Ledin. Ledin, who had just knocked down a pair of threes in this first quarter, but eventually it ends up as an over-the-back foul against Gigi Battle. Battle picks up her second. She's got 6 points in this game. She'll have to take a seat as well for Rutgers Prep as we come up on 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. Ranging across the near side, some contact, but we play on. Missed shot by Mattis. Rutgers Prep here to the near side. Escanias over to the far side, pulling up. Alexander gets that one to drop. Sarah Alexander now with her first 2 points of the game. 21-8, Rutgers Prep extending their lead here as they have gotten off to a rip-roaring start in this non-public B state championship game. Trying to exact revenge after losing to Morris Catholic 72-69 way back on December 17th. We'll see if the Crusaders elect to hold for one final shot of the quarter. 20 seconds left to go. Across the lane, stopping on a dime, kicking out, wide open teammate on the far side. Wide open look leads to the three by Bliss Vimber. Vimber with the three right before the end of the quarter. That was huge for Morris Catholic as they will trail now 21-11 after the first 8 minutes of action. Stick around as we'll be back for the start of the second as you're watching exclusive broadcast coverage of the 2023 NJSIAA non-public B final here on NJ.com.
New Jersey wants everyone here today to join the spotted lanternfly stomp team. Spotted lanternflies are harmful to our trees and crops. So, when you see one of these pesky bugs, stomp on it. To learn more, visit bedbug.nj.gov. The New Jersey Division of Travel and Tourism invites you to experience the Garden State in every season. From the shore to the snow, New Jersey is the place to go. Plan your getaway and get your free travel guide at visit nj.org.
Rutgers Prep in front by a score of 21-11 after the first quarter of action. Dan Long, Josh Noble, thanks for joining us here on NJ.com. Support these student athletes in the last day of the New Jersey girls basketball season. And Morris Catholic used that last three by Vimber to garner a little momentum to start off this second quarter. They ran into a buzzsaw in the first when 3 consecutive threes were knocked down on 3 consecutive possessions by Rutgers Prep. They extended that lead. This shot on one side and a rebound now for Rutgers Prep as Michaela Blake's maneuvering, passing out to the far side. That jumper will fall for Rutgers Prep. Ava LaMonica knocking down the shot, her first main shot of this state final. That's an errant pass knocked into the leg and out of bounds on the near side. We're going to say it ricocheted and touched last by Rutgers Prep. Maya Paldo. Across the lane. Here's Paldo. Stops and pops and swishes. Paldo with 5 here in the first half. She's the leading scorer right now for Morris Catholic. Back to a 10-point margin, 23-13. Loose ball tie-up, possession arrow. We'll keep it here for Rutgers Prep. With 6:53 left to go in the second quarter. Dan Long, Josh Noble covering the boys' championships the last couple of days at Rutgers University. Now here, honored to be on the call for these last 3 games of the overall basketball season in New Jersey high school basketball. Girls' championships as Ledden steps out of bounds on the baseline. Tried to maneuver underneath the rim, but got caught with her sneaker on the white. So Morris Catholic forces the turnover, gets the ball back on offense. 6:47 left in the second quarter. Maya Paldo giving it over to Mia. Mia Paldo, crossover. Oh, shake and bake at the foul line. The 15-foot jumper falls. That was a thing of beauty. Mia Paldo now with 4. She had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists in the first meeting of the year. That was last touch out of bounds off of Rutgers Prep. And here come the Crusaders of Morris Catholic. I think kind of sensing that as well, Coach Klinger deciding to bring on Battle again. Despite playing with 2 personal fouls and 6:22 left to go in the first half. Across the lane, Mattis gets called for the double dribble. Kind of in between there, whether to continue dribbling or try to pass it off to her teammate. Got called for the double dribble violation. Turnover gives it back to Rutgers Prep. 6:10 remaining. Here in the first half, Ledden's jumper is short. Fight for the loose ball on the floor. And the officials signal jump ball. This time possession will go over to Morris Catholic. With 6:01 left to go here in the first half of play. Rutgers Prep trying to repeat as non-public B state champions. Trying to win their 4th state championship in school history. Morris Catholic trying to do the same. Trying to look for title number 4. And bring home their first state title since 2006. Again, what a fast move there. Drew the contact, nearly got the bucket to fall as well. Mia Paldo with the cat-like quickness, especially with that crossover. When she goes from the right to the left, she gets that speed to get right past the defender. And Battle just picked up her 3rd personal foul. That was the gamble by Coach Klinger. And it backfired on her as Battle got called for her 3rd foul right away. So she'll have to sit out the remaining 5:40 at least here in the second quarter. Mia Paldo now up to 5 points. She and Maya, her sister, 5 points apiece for Morris Catholic. Now she's got 6. Morris Catholic going on a run. The lead is down to 6, 23-17. The Argonauts throw it over the top of the defense. Ledden's floater shot no good. Again, another tie-up. We are seeing a contest for every loose ball on the floor. You know how much is on the line and how much both teams want it here in this non-public state championship in non-public B. Possession arrow will give it to Rutgers Prep. Alexander dropping it down low. Ledden eventually worked around to the far side. That 3 halfway down, in and out. Follow-up attempt inside by LaMonica. She got fouled after once again Rutgers Prep camping out and garnering another possession thanks to their prowess on the offensive glass. And LaMonica now getting to the foul line for 2. Both teams have committed 5 team fouls apiece with 5:22 left to go in the first half. LaMonica now with 3 points here in the half. Give her 4 off the bench. And a timeout taken by Rutgers Prep. That'll be their first timeout of the game with 5:22 left to go. We'll take the timeout with them as you're watching coverage of the 2023 non-public B girls final here from Toms River, New Jersey on NJ.com.
Processed food, chemicals, and preservatives from your diet and preparing your meals fresh with all natural ingredients. Eating clean is not always easy, so they've made it simple enough to fit everyone's individual needs. Visit eatcleanbro.com for more information.
Rutgers Prep led by 10 after the first quarter, 21-11. Morris Catholic has fought their way back in this one. Right now the lead is still at 8, 25-17. 5:22 remaining here in the second. Morris Catholic in the white, Rutgers Prep in the maroon. Bumped a bit. There's Mattis, who then got it up top to Maya Paldo. Now into the hands of Mia Paldo. Has 6 points. The leading scorer right now in this game for the Crusaders. Here is the dangerous number 3, trying to be bottled up. A long distance 3, connected by Mattis. Mattis, her second 3 of the game. Morris Catholic and their faithful thinking that there should have been an offensive foul as well. Blake's right to the rim. What an answer! As the Argonauts get the answer on the and one opportunity for Michaela Blakes. Blakes with a game-high 9 now, with a chance to become the first player in double figures in the state championship, as she will head to the foul line trying to complete the three-point play. And she does. Michaela Blakes with 10 points in this game. That was big, certainly after that response of the Mattis 3 by Morris Catholic that had cut that lead down. Lead back to 8. Mattis handing it off. Cutting inside, leaning in front of LaMonica, but LaMonica got called for the push. Mia Paldo will head back to the foul line. She and Daniela Mattis now each with 6 points apiece in this game. Mia Paldo now with 7 in the game. .420 left to go in the second, 28-21. Now 28-22. Paldo with 8, leading scorer for Morris Catholic. Blakes with 10, leading scorer for Rutgers Prep. The first of 3 state finals to be played here today inside RWJ Barnabas Health Arena. Morris Catholic fans underneath us and our broadcast vantage point starting to get loud, cheering on their defense. Step back 3, airballed, but an offensive rebound underneath by Blakes. And Blakes gets fouled after it looked like number 3, Mia Paldo, was trying to swipe at the ball to produce a steal. Instead, it's going to be a foul, and that should be the 17th foul, which would be the single bonus now for Blakes and Rutgers Prep. And to make matters worse for Morris Catholic, that was the 3rd personal foul against Mia Paldo, so their leading scorer is going to have to be sitting at the bench now for the remaining 3:58 of the second quarter. She's got 3 fouls here, all in the first half. Blakes misses, though, in the front end of the 1-and-1. Six-point lead for Rutgers Prep. Morris Catholic trying to set up their offensive set here. Mattis, long-range 3, far side. No good. Trickles into the hand, though, of Paldo. Dishes it down low to Rosenfeld. Alexis Rosenfeld, the beneficiary of that play, kept alive by Maya Paldo. Then Blakes is called for a travel. Momentum starting to shift a bit as now the lead is only 4. Rutgers Prep was in control the start of the second quarter in double digits is their lead. Now Morris Catholic back to within 4. Trying to operate with 3:18 and counting left to go in the second. Again, without the services of Mia Paldo, who just picked up her 3rd personal foul. Here's Maya Paldo. Watched by LaMonica. Left hand across the lane, and one! Shifty dribbling, and the angle of that drive to the rim by Maya Paldo allowed her to get one step ahead of her defender and go up high off the glass, weather the contact, the hoop, and the harm, and a chance at a 3-point play. Big play there by Maya Paldo. She's got 7. Can tie her sister with a made foul shot, but can't. Short on that foul shot, will settle for the 2. And the lead is now 2 for Rutgers Prep. The defending non-public B champs lead 28-26. Rutgers Prep ranked number 3 in our NJ.com top 20. Morris Catholic right behind them, ranked number 4 in the state. Ledden open again for 3. No good. She's missed on her last couple of 3-point attempts. She's knocked down a pair of triples in this first half. Now Morris Catholic in position to either tie or take the lead here on offense. 2:25 left to go in the second. 28-26. Paldo being shadowed by Blakes, got by her, lost possession, could not recover as that went out of bounds off of Morris Catholic last for a turnover. 2:13 left to go in the second quarter. Great atmosphere here on a Sunday afternoon down in Toms River. Honored to bring you the sights and sounds here on NJ.com. If you're a high school sports fan, you have been loving life watching all of our broadcast coverage from so many great broadcast teams all around the state. Wrestling, basketball, hockey. Nice move inside. Banking that one home is Katie Ledden. Ledden's first made field goal inside the 3-point arc. She's got 8 in the half. 30-26. Rutgers Prep back on top by 4. 1:42 left to go in the second quarter. Paldo. Kick out. High arcing 3. Dead ends in the back of the rim. Now here's a breakout. Numbers advantage. 3-on-1 developing. Blake took it herself, and it's going to be right off the basket. Offensive foul. That's a big possible switch in this game. And look at this confidence that Coach Lovett has in Mia Paldo. Brings Mia Paldo back in this game with 90 seconds left to go in the second quarter, playing with 3 personal fouls. That was a huge charge call, because it could have been another and one upcoming for Blakes. Instead, it's a foul against her, her second personal foul. With under 90 seconds now left to go in the first half. 4-point lead. That time, the shot airballed. Paldo has to be very careful. Knocked the ball away from Ledden, though. Morris Catholic a little helter-skelter the other way as Matus was off balance. Left her shot short. As Blakes will pull it out now with 55 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Blakes gets to her spot at the elbow. 15-foot jumper knocked down. Michaela Blakes with 12 first-half points. Leading scorer in the game for both teams. 6-point margin now for Rutgers Prep. Under 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. 32-26, Argonauts. Driving, Zupakis. Lost it out of bounds after that got misdirected by Rutgers Prep. Possession stays with Morris Catholic. 27.6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Maya Paldo, 7 points in the half for the Crusaders. Right-hand dribble, Zupakis, corner, 3-ball, no good. Tipped out of bounds, last touch off of Rosenfeld. 15.9 seconds left. Lovett will quickly go to his substitution pattern. And smartly so, brings Mia Paldo out of the game to not put her in harm's way. Again, she's playing with 3 personal fouls here in the final seconds of the second quarter. Coming up on 10 seconds left to go. Final possession of the half. Rutgers Prep leads by 6. They led by 10 after 1. Setting and firing from deep straight away, no good. And that will end the first half of play. A fun first half indeed in this 2023 non-public B state championship round. Rutgers Prep, the defending non-public B champs, on top of Morris Catholic by a score of 32-26 after the first 16 minutes of action. Stick around as we'll be back for our continued broadcast coverage, start of the second half, as you're watching. So she's the leading scorer for Rutgers Prep. Quarter, they are in the white. Rutgers Prep defending in the road maroon. Maya Paldo goes right around the defense and lays it in on the right-hand side. Paldo now with a game-high 9 for Morris Catholic. Ledden pulls up in transition. Rebound looked like it was going to carry him back to her, but it was snatched away by Maya Paldo. Paldo kicks out to Mia. Mia, corner three ball. 5-0 run immediately to start the second half. And the 6-point lead for Rutgers Prep is down to only 1, 30 seconds into the start of the third. The Paldo sisters are doing the damage to start off this second half. Maya took it right to the hoop for an easy layup. Mia, off the assist from Maya, knocking down the corner three ball. 5-0 run to start off the third quarter. Timeout was taken by Rutgers Prep, each team with 3 timeouts left in this game. So many talented playmakers on the floor. That's what makes this even more special. Not only do you have some stellar teams, to say the least. Morris Catholic 26-3 on the season. Rutgers Prep 25-4. But top-tier talent and just pure shot makers as well. Rutgers Prep looking for their first points of the second half. They dump it down low inside, but stripped away. Alex Delassi could not get a clean handle as she was going to be trying to go up with it. She was taken, the ball was taken away from her by Mia Paldo. Maya Paldo almost lost her pivot foot. Kicking out, teammate, three ball! Daniela Matus! And Morris Catholic has come all the way back to take the lead. Matus' third 3 of the game, and these are long distance. Couple of feet behind the arc as well. 34-32. An 8-0 run to start off the third quarter for Morris Catholic. Blakes misfires. Matus with a rebound. Mia Paldo. Another deep 3. That was a heat check. Right in front of the media table on the far side. As Matus was trying to go back-to-back with 3-point shots. Rutgers Prep trying to settle things down here in the half-court offense. Kayla Blakes, who had 12 points in the first half, trying to get it back to number 1 eventually. Gigi Battle. Mired in foul difficulty in that first half. Turnaround hook shot, no good. Rebounded to the near side by Mia Paldo. Crossover, foul line jumper. Mia Paldo is unstoppable with that move. She can get to that shot whenever she wants, no matter the defender on her. 10-0 start to this third quarter now. Rutgers Prep still looking for their first made basket, as that will trickle out of bounds. Last touch off of Morris Catholic. Coach Klinger goes to her bench. Chloe Escanias comes back onto the floor. She has the ball right now in her hand. Top to Alexander. Here's Ledden. Ledden, stolen away! Maya to Mia, 2 more for Morris Catholic. The Crusaders on a contained run now. A 12-0 spurt to start the third quarter. And finally, Rutgers Prep has an answer in the form of Michaela Blakes. But look at this venture right down the floor, breaking the press, leading to another layup and another timeout having to be taken by Rutgers Prep. They're unsettled right now as Morris Catholic having all the answers here in the third quarter. A 14-2 start to the quarter by the Crusaders, have given them a 40-34 lead with 5:02 left to go in the third quarter. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout with them as you're watching the exciting coverage of the non-public B State Championship on NJ.com.
All teams competing in the best of them. Check out NJSIAA.com to contact the knowledgeable rep that has worked with hundreds of teams in the past to design your next ring. Fournier has been trusted to provide championship rings to some of the most prominent teams in the state of Rutgers. Visit ZChampionshipRings.com to their full selection of championship rings today.
To Billy Lovett, you can't think of a better way to start the second half. Your team was down by 6. And in the blink of an eye, they turned a 6-point deficit now into a 6-point lead. 40-34, 14-2 start to this quarter for the number 4 team in New Jersey, Morris Catholic. Looking for their first state title since 2006. On top of Rutgers Prep, the defending non-public B champions. Across the lane, Alexander's hook shot no good. Rosenfeld had that actually tip off of Battle last. That goes out of bounds, despite the arguing of the Argonaut faithful. This just has the feeling of a heavyweight fight. Just these knockout blows being thrown by one another in this game. We saw the big spurt in the first quarter by Rutgers Prep. Now Morris Catholic producing one of their own here in the third. Meapaldo once again will head to the foul line. 3 for 3 at the line here in this game. Paldo with a game-high 15 now. Give her 16. Had 8 points at the break. She's got 8 points in this quarter alone. Again, had to sit some time in the second quarter with the foul difficulty. Now playing loose. 17 points in the game for Meapaldo, the sophomore sensation. 42-34, largest lead of the game for Morris Catholic. Another turnover, forced this time by Meapaldo. To Mia in the corner, extra passes around the perimeter. Taking her defender off the dribble, laying it into the left side. Daniela Matus with 11 points. Morris Catholic relentless here in the third quarter. Rutgers Prep has only scored 2 points so far. Now give them 4 at the halfway point of the third quarter. Katie led it up to 10 points in the game. Quickly, Morris Catholic down the floor. 3, no good. Good box out underneath by Battle. 44-36, Morris Catholic leading. 3:50 and counting left to go here in the third. Nice crossover, but can't get the jumper to fall was Blake's. Follow-up attempt inside by Alexander, and Zahara Alexander will head to the foul line, stopping the clock with 3:40 remaining in the third. Rosenfeld picks up the foul, team's first foul. And all of this frantic action again, the best part, only 2 combined team fouls between the two sides. Clean basketball. As Alexander knocks down the foul shot. Alexander now with 3 points in this state final. Second foul shot also good. 4 points for the forward. 6-point lead, 44-38. Morris Catholic leads with possession. 3:33 left to go here in the third quarter. Matus got contacted and won! A chance at a 4-point play for Daniela Matus, the deadly outside shooter. To say that Matus is in the zone would be the understatement of a lifetime. Matus has knocked down 4 threes in this state final, 2 of which have come in this third quarter alone. She's got 14 points in the game and a chance with this made foul shot to give her 15 and a 4-point play in this possession. Too strong on the foul shot. She'll settle for the 3. Morris Catholic's largest lead now is 9, 47-38. Rutgers Prep on their heels a bit. State champs have been shook. Led in with the defender flopping in front of her, halfway down and out. Battle with the putback on the left side. She's looking for the call. She thought it should have been an and 1. Battle with 8 in the game. And again, penetrating move, trying to go high off the glass. And once again, it's going to be Mia Paldo heading to the foul line. Aldo is 5 for 5 from the charity stripe in this non-public B championship. That foul was whistled against Michaela Blakes, her third. Team's third. First foul shot missed by Mia Paldo here in this game. Paldo with a game-high 17. Goes 1 of 2, that trip to the line. 18 points now for Paldo. She had 16 in the first meeting. 8-point lead. Follow-up inside for Rutgers Prep. Crashing the offensive glass was Ava LaMonica. She'll stop the clock with 2:49 left to go here in the third. Matus with the foul, her second of the game, team second. Missed foul shot that time by LaMonica. 4 points off the Argonaut bench. Now 5. First points of the second half were 0. 48-41, 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. Paldo open for 3. Rosenfeld inside. Rosenfeld with 4 of her 6 points in the game here in the third as Paldo knocks it out of bounds. Both teams have been so adept at crashing the offensive glass here today. 9-point lead for Morris Catholic. Under 2.5 minutes now left to go in the third quarter. Dan Long, Josh Noble enjoying all the action here from Toms River today. The first of our last 3 state championship games of this season. That time Blake's missing. Outlet the other way. No floor balance for Rutgers Prep, but quick on the shot. The follow-up by Matus. Matus cleaning up after Stupakis had rushed her shot. And again, Morris Catholic just dominating here in the third quarter. As now it looks like there's a warning going to be issued against Billy Lovett for venturing too far onto the floor. So the officials just issue a warning right now. Things getting emotional on the sidelines, on the floor, and in the stands. 52-41. Morris Catholic in front. Good defensive work underneath by Rosenfeld. Stood her ground, did not foul. Here's the outlet to the far side. Matus again. No good this time. LaMonica with a rebound. She ventures down the floor the other way. Up and under, coast to coast. LaMonica with 7. 52-43, Rutgers Prep trails. 1:20 and counting left to go here in a crazy third quarter. Rutgers Prep led by double digits after 1, led by 6 at the break. This game has flipped completely here in the third quarter. Another 3 by Morris Catholic, this time by Natalie Stupakis. The Crusaders have knocked down 4 threes in this third quarter alone. Across the middle lane, Michaela Blakes gets that one to drop. Lakes with only her second made basket of the third. She's got 16 points in the game. 55-45 with under 40 seconds now left to go in the third quarter of this 2023 non-public B state championship. Morris Catholic taking on Rutgers Prep. Morris Catholic number 4 in the state, Rutgers Prep number 3. We already had number 1 team, St. John Vianney, lose in their state final here yesterday to Immaculate Heart Academy. They had already defeated number 2, Paul VI, in their sectional final in South non-public A. So maybe the winner of this team will also finish as the number 1 team in New Jersey. 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Will Morris Catholic get the shot off in time? That's a running 3. That time no good for Matus. And that ends the third quarter. Morris Catholic will take a 10-point lead with them into the start of the fourth. They outscored the defending state champs by 16 points in that third quarter alone. A blistering third quarter for the Crusaders. And we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere, fans, as you're watching all the action exclusively here on NJ.com.
Under no circumstances are any spectators allowed on the court. Also be aware there are 2 more games to follow. This one. Get your 50-50 tickets out. Get your 50-50 tickets out for a $280 prize. Here we go. Here's the winning number. 793-439. 793-439. If you have that green 50-50 ticket, please report to the announcer's table as soon as possible. 793-439. You have to come to us and take your prize. We don't do it. Here we are, Rutgers basketball to start the fourth quarter.
Back inside RWJ Barnabas Health Arena here in Toms River. Morris Catholic producing a 29-point third quarter. They scored more points in that third quarter than they did in the first half combined, and they flipped a 6-point deficit into a 10-point lead heading into the fourth. Dan Long, Josh Noble bring you the sights and sounds of the 2023 non-public B girls basketball final here in the Garden State. Rutgers Prep, the defending champs, in the maroon. Morris Catholic, the North champs, in the white. Trickled out of bounds, last touch off of the Argonauts. Possession back over to Morris Catholic. There's a turnover now produced by Alexander. Going the other way, but missing the layup. LaMonica fights for the hard nose, rebound to the near side. Blakes pulls up right outside the lane. She got fouled in the act of shooting, and Michaela Blakes will head back to the foul line. Monica doing a great job. She has had a huge impact in this game off of the bench for Coach Mary Coyle Klinger. 7 points and an offensive rebound that last time down. And Blakes will misfire on the foul shot. 1 of 3 at the line in the state championship. 55-45. The deficit facing Rutgers Prep, 7:16 left to go in regulation. Blakes goes 1 of 2 at the line. 17 points, leading scorer for Rutgers Prep. She had 22 points against Wildwood Catholic in their sectional championship win. Had 31 in the first meeting. Maya Baldo handing it off. Daniela Matus has been a revelation as an outside shooter in this state championship. Has knocked down 4 threes. Again, that time, Mia Baldo got to her spot, just misfired from 16 feet out. 6:45 left to go in the fourth. 55-46. Morris Catholic outscoring Rutgers Prep 29-13 in that third quarter. Again, the chance of defense here inside the arena from the fans wearing the white and blue of Morris Catholic. Gigi Battle knocks it down right in front of her bench. Battle, a big three. Second three of the game for the forward. 11 points on the afternoon. An immediate answer, Mia Paldo. Now up to 20 points in the state final. 57-49, Morris Catholic coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Battle, can she deliver again? This time, misfires. Fight for the loose ball. That time, Mia Paldo was fouled, trying to track down the loose ball, and that's going to be a foul against Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep's fourth team foul. Kayla Blake's picking up the personal. 4 team fouls for Rutgers Prep, 3 fouls committed here in the second half by Morris Catholic. 5:48 and counting left to go here in regulation. And another foul against the Argonauts on a hold, preventing Mia Paldo from coming off the baseline. Foul's starting to become a problem here. For the defending champs, they're up to 5 team fouls. They only have 1 more foul to give before it's going to be foul shots the rest of the way for Morris Catholic. Dump into Rosenfeld. Getting back up top to Maya Paldo. Here's Mia. Straight away. Ventures into the lane. Floater, no good. Rosenfeld tried the putback, no good. Alexander threw it right back to Mia Paldo. No good again. And Rutgers Prep survives 4 different missed opportunities there in the last couple of possessions on offense for Morris Catholic. Blaze going right to the rim and got fouled. She had one thing on her mind, and that was getting to the rim somehow, some way. And does so by stopping the clock with 5:21 left to go in the fourth. Rosenfeld picking up her second foul. And Blake's again misfiring at the line. Has 3 misses here at the foul line in the second half. Blake's goes 1 of 2. 18 points now for Michaela. She's the leading scorer for the Argonauts. Mia Paldo, the leading scorer for Morris Catholic. She's got a game-high 20, number 3 in white. Her sister Maya now dribbling, number 2. Topakis had passed it back up top. Now it gets to Mia Paldo. Now to Maya. Maya sets and fires from deep. No good. Caroms out into the hands of Alexander. 4:53 left to go in the fourth. 7-point lead for Morris Catholic. 57-50. Step-in jumper by Battle, too long. LaMonica with another offensive rebound. Turnaround shot, no good. Let in now with an offensive rebound, and Rosenfeld is struggling to try to box out down low. That's going to be another foul against number 11 in white. She has picked up all 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Now that's the 15th foul against Morris Catholic. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece. 4:41 left to go in this hotly contested state championship game. Ledin to Battle for 3. Too long. Tipped out. LaMonica again. She couldn't get it to go. There's the putback finish by Ledin. And Rutgers Prep is destroying Morris Catholic right now on the offensive glass. Here in the fourth quarter, Ledin with a chance at a 3-point play. And Rosenfeld now has picked up her 4th personal foul. 6-team foul against the Crusaders. Ledin to try to complete the 3-point play. She can't. Battle gets the offensive rebound. Snatched out of her hands, though, by Rosenfeld. And again, that's dangerous. Rosenfeld, 1 more foul, and she's out. 4:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 57-52. Morris Catholic on top. And getting to her spot again for the elbow jumper, Mia Paldo. Simply anytime she wants it, she can get there based on her dribbling and speed. What a reliable jumper, too, for Paldo. 59-52, 4 minutes left to go. LaMonica for 3. Boxed out, rebounded, Stupakis. 3:52 left to go in the fourth. 7-point lead for Morris Catholic, coast to coast, and Mia Paldo is fouled. As she was knocked in the head going up to the rim. 3:48 left to go in regulation. Mia Paldo with a game-high 22. trying to bring Morris Catholic to the promised land and hoist a state championship trophy for the first time since 2006. Foul shot is good by Paldo, up to 23 in the game. 7 for 8 from the foul line here today. Paldo again. Clutch at the line. 24 points for Paldo, coming off a 21-point performance against the Immaculate Conception Montclair in the sectional final. Big-time player. Alexander's offering no good. And that time a foul is going to be whistled on the baseline as Ledin was actually pushed, trying to save the possession back in play. That'll be the 7th team foul, which will send Ledin to the line, shooting 1 and 1, 3:37 left here in the fourth quarter. What an exciting, intense matchup here. Potentially with the #1 ranking in New Jersey on the line for the winner. Ledin missing the front end of the 1 and 1. Those hurt so much here when you're closing in on the end of regulation. Down by 9, 61-52. Morris Catholic on top. 3:25 left to go. Maya Paldo try to go high off the backboard, no good. LaMonica with another rebound. Ledin out in space, and Ledin will get it, and it's going to be an offensive foul. It looks like that's the case. Don't count the bucket. Offensive foul. Ledin and Rutgers Prep incredulous at the call. Second time in this game that I can remember on a huge block charge call that went the way of Morris Catholic, took 2 points off the board from Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep fans are furious. Morris Catholic fans are jubilant. Timeout on the floor, 3:17 left to go in the fourth. 61-52, Morris Catholic on top of Rutgers Prep here in the 2023 non-public B state final on NJ.com.
Points towards the ShopRite Cup. The ShopRite Cup recognizes the top championship schools in the 6 NJSIAA group classifications. The NJSIAA thanks ShopRite for their support of this award.
Instead of a basket made by Katie Ledin, that could have been an and one. Instead, it's an offensive foul. No points given. Time starting to become a factor here for Rutgers Prep. Full court pressure and an offensive foul whistled against Morris Catholic now, as Michaela Blakes took the charge on the far side. Fourth personal foul of the game against Mia Paldo. She has to be careful now. She and Rosenfeld, each with 4 fouls apiece, with 3:13 remaining in regulation. 9-point deficit for the defending champs. Blakes after the handoff, left hand layup. Quick bucket, just what the doctor ordered for Rutgers Prep. Blakes up to 20 points in the game now. Here comes that hounding full court pressure, made to mincemeat by Mia Paldo. As now Maya Paldo getting harassed from behind by Blakes, and a foul is going to be whistled against Blakes. And that will send Morris Catholic to the line, shooting 1 and 1 with the clock frozen. 2:54 left to go in the fourth. Michaela Blakes now has to be careful. She has just picked up her 4th personal foul. Maya Paldo now in double figures. Paldo with 10 in the game. 62-54. Morris Catholic leads by 8. Baldo, again, just like her sister, clutch here in the fourth quarter at the line. 9-point lead for Morris Catholic. They trailed early by 10 points in the first quarter. As now, Katie Ledden taking care of business inside. Here's that full court pressure again. Maya Baldo over to the far side. That got deflected. Stolen away by Blakes. Blakes maneuvering her way right to the rim. High off the glass and in. 63-58, 2:25 left to go. Such energy, a frantic finish here in Toms River. 63-58, 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Morris Catholic desperately trying to hold on. Baldo handing it off. Floater attempt, no good. Ledden trying to track down the rebound. Squirts out to LaMonica. Rutgers Prep with the ball. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 63-58. 5-point lead for Morris Catholic. Ledden inside the paint. Turnaround. Fadeaway shot. No good. Alexander with the offensive rebound. Inside to Battle. Battle put her shoulder down. No good. LaMonica off the glass. No good. So many opportunities here for the Argonauts. They can't capitalize. Ledden inside the lane. Takes the shot and one. What high-level basketball here! What drama! 3-point game, 63-60 with 1:35 left to go. And Ledden with a chance at a 3-point play. She's got 16 in the state final. 17. The lead is down to 2. Full court pressure. Nearly led to another turnover, but before things got too hairy, a timeout granted to Billy Lovett. With 1:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter, Morris Catholic has led by as many as 9 in this fourth. Rutgers Prep has fought back with their hard-nosed defense to produce turnovers after turnovers in the last 2 minutes to claw their way back to within 2, 63-61. Morris Catholic has 9 team fouls. Rutgers Prep has 8. So the next Morris Catholic foul would be 2 shots, no matter the variety of foul for Rutgers Prep. Still would be a single bonus if there's a foul not in the act of shooting charged against Rutgers Prep. If you're just joining us, this has been, as I mentioned, a heavyweight showdown. Rutgers Prep with the first couple of big blows in the game had a real big spurt in the first quarter, grew their lead to 21-11 after 1. Morris Catholic fought back, got to within as close as 4 near that second quarter ending. They trailed by 6 after the first half of play. Then Morris Catholic came out on fire in the third quarter, outscored Rutgers Prep 29-13 in the third quarter to take a 10-point lead, 55-45 into this fourth quarter. And now Morris Catholic trying to hold on for dear life. Their lead, which was 10, is down to 2. 63-61, both teams showing the heart of a champion here today in the final game of the season for both sides in this non-public B state championship game. Stupakis will inbound it. Matus back to Stupakis. Now into the hands of Mia Baldo. Up top to Maya Baldo. 1:23 left to go in the fourth. Again, a Rutgers Prep foul would mean 1-1 for Morris Catholic. Maya Baldo handing it off now to Matus. Matus with 16 in the game, over to Mia Baldo. Baldo loses the possession. Here comes Blakes the other way. Blakes right past the defender, and 1 for the Argonauts. They've tied it up at 63-all with 65 seconds left in regulation. Matus picks up the foul, her 4th. Blakes converts. It's a tie game. And now Michaela Blakes with a chance to give her team back the lead for the first time since the opening moments of the third quarter. Blakes with 24 in the game. But she misses on the foul shot. 1 minute left to go. And that's going to be a foul. And who's it going to be on? Is it against Michaela Blake? She's on 4 fouls in this game. Or is it against Battle? And it will be a foul, the 5th foul of the game for Michaela Blakes. The star for Rutgers Prep has fouled out of the state championship game with 59.3 seconds remaining. A game-high 24 points for her Argonaut side. That will be the 19th foul against Rutgers Prep, meaning Morris Catholic will shoot 1 and 1. With the clock stop, 59.3 seconds remaining. This game has lived up to the hype and some. Number 3 versus number 4 in the state, and again, the possibility, I'm not the one that makes the standings and the rankings. We'll leave that to our intrepid beat writers at NJ.com, but potentially the final number 1 ranking could be on the line in this game for whoever wins it. St. John Vianney lost yesterday. Had their 92-game in-state win streak snapped by IHA. Paul VI lost in the previous round to St. John Vianney. They were number 2. So much on the line, not only for a state title. So 1 and 1, and to the line, Maya Paldo. Paldo 3 for 5 at the line today. And hits the front ends, will be awarded a second shot. As Paldo has also given her team back the lead, 64-63. 2-point lead for Morris Catholic. Paldo with 13 in the game, 65-63, 59.3 seconds left to go. Rutgers Prep airmails the pass out of bounds, right in front of the scores table. Trying to operate here on offense without their star, Michaela Blakes. An errant pass gives the ball back over to Morris Catholic, and a timeout on the floor by Rutgers Prep with 56.2 seconds left. 65-63, Morris Catholic on top as you're watching the non-public beat championship on NJ.com.
Stay off the court at the end of this game. Please stay off the court.
65-63 after the turnover and timeout. Morris Catholic will inbound it. Into the backcourt to Maya Paldo. And now the reach and foul will be granted. And charge against Rutgers Prep. That's going to be the 10th team foul. Both teams now in the double bonus. 54.5 seconds left to go. Maya Paldo just hit a clutch pair of foul shots her last time at the line. Paldo again. Ice water in the veins right now. 14 points. Paldo has hit 4 in a row at the line. Pushes her team's lead to 4. 67-63. 54.5 seconds left to go. And again, the leading scorer has fouled out for Rutgers Prep. Michaela Blakes is on the bench. Where's the offense going to come from? Argonauts getting it up top to Battle. Straight away, crossover dribble across the lane. Might have gotten away with an extra step. Ball is loose on the floor. Everyone getting dirty, fighting for the possession. And the possession arrow would favor Morris Catholic. So the Crusaders will get back the ball with 34.4 seconds left, leading by 4, 67-63. Maya Paldo has the possession, 30 seconds left. Rutgers Prep has to gamble here on defense. They're not fouling quickly here. No double team coming as well. Handoff is to Mia Paldo. Morris Catholic content with just running some clock. Now a timeout granted to Morris Catholic with 17.6 seconds remaining. Rutgers Prep not sending a double team, and that cost them at least 9 seconds off the clock. Coach Battle will use the timeout. He is now done with his 5 timeouts in the state final. Rutgers Prep still with 1 timeout remaining. Morris Catholic leading 67-63. They led by as many as 9 points, Morris Catholic did, at the beginning of this 4th quarter. Rutgers Prep took back the opportunity at a lead. They tied it up with Michaela Blakes heading to the line. You had an opportunity to take the lead. And then Michaela Blakes fouled out soon after. Just over 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Morris Catholic, 17.6 seconds away from winning their 4th state championship in school history and first since 2006. Stupakis will inbound it. Again, Morris Catholic without a timeout remaining. Crusaders get it in. Maya Baldo, quickly a foul administered by LaMonica. That'll be her 4th foul. And again, double bonus situation here for Maya Baldo, who was just knocked down. Foul shot after foul shot after foul shot in this 4th quarter. Baldo again continues that trend. She's not missing. 16 points in the game for the sophomore. 17 in the game. A closer, if we've ever seen one. Maya Baldo has her team up by 6, 69-63. Ledin's 3 off the backboard, no good. Stupakis will hold on to it. Outlet it to Maya Baldo. Over to Mia Baldo. Mia Baldo will go up for the cherry on top. Another lay-in. And Morris Catholic wins the 2023 non-public B state championship. For the first time since 2006, Morris Catholic, champions of non-public B in girls basketball. What a battle